Since 2006, beekeepers from the USA, Europe, and Japan have been reporting large losses of bees. Bees weren't just dying, but also vanishing, leaving behind their queen, their brood, and large stores of honey. Scientists refer to this phenomenon as colony collapse disorder. So far, CCD has not reached Australia. However, due to how quickly the disorder spread to Europe and Japan, it is an important topic to keep well informed about to help prevent Australian beekeepers from suffering the same types of losses. Researchers around the world are trying to come up with an explanation that will enable them to create an effective strategy to prevent CCD from causing further loss to honeybee colonies. Since the appearance of CCD, there have been a wide range of theories used to explain this phenomenon, ranging from global warming, pesticides, cell phones, vehicle grills, Osama bin Laden, and even alien abductions. Due to the abundance of possibilities, both logical and extreme, scientists around the world are struggling to gather enough evidence to narrow down the specific factors behind CCD due to the lack of knowledge of bees at a microscopic level and the lack of evidence left behind. They are, however, in agreement that the cause cannot be due to a single factor but a combination of many. Factors such as pathogens and parasites, medicides, malnutrition, environmental factors, and stress are all believed to play a role in why certain colonies suffer from CCD. Through research, scientists have discovered that honeybees naturally lack immunity and detoxification genes, which makes them vulnerable to diseases and chemicals. Pollen contains a number of compounds that help regulate detox and provides immunization genes. It is lucky then that honeybees' natural diet of bee bread and honey contain pollen, which in turn helps build their defenses. The problem is, bees don't have enough pollen in their diet anymore. Due to the habitat destruction, beekeepers have resorted to feeding their bees sugar or corn syrup. This poor diet, combined with their natural lack of immunity, doesn't enable them the strength to fight off environmental and created stresses. The most common and devastating stress is the varroa mite. It is an arachnid that attaches itself to a bee and sucks their blood. Bacteria, fungi, and viruses can then infect the wounds. Most common is the deformed wing virus that causes wing and abdominal deformities. To treat the varroa mite, medicides, a chemical agent, are used. Both bees and mites are arthropods, and so far there is no chemical or natural treatment that can be used that will kill the varroa mite or remain harmless to honeybees. So where does this leave the honeybee? As noted earlier, if the honeybee's diet is full of pollen, they are better equipped to survive the use of medicides used. But if a bee doesn't have a good diet, their chances of survival diminish. Because of the loss of undeveloped land, there is a shortage of good bee forage space. Beekeepers are now transporting their bees around the country and even worldwide in order to maintain the level of pollination required to sustain economy's needs. This, though, has its own problems due to the stress associated with the travel. It also means that diseases and parasites have greater opportunity to infect healthy colonies. Honeybees are responsible for pollinating over 110 different types of crops worldwide. This in turn accounts for $250 billion in the economy. No other species on Earth plays such a significant role in the production of fruits, nuts, and vegetables consumed by humans and animals. Due to the pollinating flowers, bees are also responsible for our planet's beautiful floral landscapes and are certainly one of the most important insects to humans. There are many actions that can be taken to help and restore the bee population, such as plant more bee-friendly plants and trees, don't use pesticides and herbicides in your garden, support your local honeybee and organic farmers, join local initiatives dedicated to helping bee colonies, but most importantly, keep informed. The more you know, the more you can do to help. Sadly, it would seem that the biggest threat to honeybees is humans.